If you have tried all the methods and if you are good at grammar, still not be fluent in English, you just listen this video, because in this video I am going to share with you 4 tips based strategy, and you just have to follow this strategy for 15 days, and in 15 days you will see tremendous change in your level of fluency. I am not saying you will be fluent, super fluent, or you will be a native English speaker, but I say that your problem of speaking English will be resolved to a large extent. Now, what is this strategy? Let me share with you. Number 1 tip in this strategy is that you have to watch and listen TV show, movie, news, Netflix series, or any other thing in English. But the condition is that they should be of native speakers. You should have to listen and watch the native speakers, the environment of native speakers. The first condition is this: you have to listen and watch native speakers' natural conversation in movies, TV shows, news, or Netflix series. Number 2 thing is that you have to watch for 30 minutes. You have to watch for 30 minutes continuously without any delay. And after watching, what you have to do, you have to jot down and write down all the words, sentences, structures, expressions and slangs in your notebook. Now, condition is that you have to mention the context in which the words, phrases, expressions, slangs are used. Now, what is the benefit of this? Because most of the time the non-native speakers use the words and expressions, slangs in the wrong context. This is the major problem. If you write down the context every time when you watch or when you read your diary, when you read your notebook where you have written all these things, you will come to know that this is the exact context. And if I have to use the words and expressions and slangs, I have to follow the same context. In this way, your context will be right. This is number 2 thing. Now, number 3 thing is that you have to reproduce. You have to reproduce all the things. The story which you have followed or which you have watched in the movie, you have to reproduce the news, you have to reproduce the drama if you are watching the drama. If you are watching Netflix series, whatever was the topic, you have to reproduce as if you are one of the characters of movie, a TV show, a newscast, or any Netflix series. You have to mimic. You have to mimic, and what you have to do, you have to reproduce, assuming the character. And here you have to follow the 3rd criteria. And what is that criteria? You have to use the words, expressions, slangs which you have written down in your notebook. Have you cleared this idea? This is very much necessary. Why it is necessary? Because we are taking the input, but we are not taking it out. We are not giving our output. We are consuming the knowledge. Our listening skills are getting improved, but the problem lies with our speaking skills, because we are not training our mind to restructure, to reorganize the sentences, to reproduce the story, and to connect different situations. This is necessary for you. This is important, and this is even elementary and mandatory, essential for you to reproduce. This is the most important part of this video. Using the same words, expressions, slangs, and all the sentence structures which you have heard in the movie, a drama, Netflix series, or news. Now, the second thing, the most important thing is that you have to start reading. Now you have to read the novels. It can be fictional or it can be non-fictional novels of your own choice, because novel gives you immense benefit. You can read the novels of adventurous novels, mystery novels. There are so many novels, there are so many kinds of novel, and you can take any kind of novel and start reading it. After reading, what you have to do, you have to jot down again the sentences, sentence structure, expressions, phrases, slangs, what you have not heard before. Just write them down. Now you have to say as if you are a narrator, if you are a novelist. Assume the character of a novelist and start reproducing the novel in your own words using the same words and phrases and expressions which you have read in the novel. And at this level, what you have to do, you have to record your voice while you are a novelist. Assume as if you are a novelist. Now by assuming as if you are a novelist, what you have to do, you have to record your own voice of being a novelist. After recording your voice, you have to analyze what is the weakest area of yours and what is your strength. And in this way, what you have to do, you have to figure out, you have to dig out your weaknesses and you have to work on your weaknesses. Number 3 principle and the last principle is that practice. You have to do it for 15 days continuously. There should be no gap, there should be no holidays. No, not at all. It should not be that on first day you are very enthusiastically follow this 3 tips based strategy, but on the next day you are not following. In this way you are not getting any results. Let me very clear. Now what you have to do, you have to follow this 3 tips based strategy for 15 days, for next 15 days. And now you have to see what are the results you are getting. Your speaking skills are improved, your listening skills are improved, your writing skills are improved, and what you are doing, you are gaining confidence, you are building your fluency, and you are gaining cultural insights of that movie or drama or TV shows. In this way you are not lacking the words, your mind is getting trained in thinking in English. Because we say that think in English. How to think in English? You have to feed your mind first. You have to give food to your mind in the form of words, in the form of information, in the form of knowledge or words, expressions, slangs. You just have to feed your mind first. Then you have to train your mind in the form of speaking. When you are speaking, your mind is arranging your thoughts and giving your mouth all those thoughts to speak out. This is the exact way. Don't say train your mind, just see the objects around you. These are important things, but what you have to do, you have to actually act upon this 3 tips based strategy and let me know in comment section after 15 days. Just rewatch this video and let me know in the comment section, is this 3 tips based strategy beneficial for you or not. And I am sure this 3 tips based strategy will improve your fluency to the largest extent. So with this positive note that you will act upon this 3 tips based strategy and you will gain the confidence and you will boost up your fluency level and you will overcome this problem of speaking or thinking in English or organizing your thoughts and you are not getting the proper words for your right context. All these problems will be solved with this strategy. This video is so important that I want you to recommend and to share this video to your friends and family so that they can follow the right track. I am suggesting in each and every video of mine that you are following the wrong track. The next video is that what is the wrong track that you are following. So the next video which I am going to post next day is very important for you. So stay tuned till the next of the video. Stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice